Hey. Oh shit, do you think we should leave?
Can't see in front of me, my enemies have tried every possibility.
Kaya ka sumasayaw eh, oh. Kala ko nahihilo lang ako nung magpasok dun eh.
Holy crap.
Searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me. My enemies have tried every possibility. Ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly. I can fly. I can fly. I can fly.
What's going on? What's going on? An earthquake?
Ma'am?
Pare, lakas ng lindol. Ayan, nagagalawan yung mga ano namin, oh. Oh.
Ano ko nga, nahihilo lang ako eh.
Ayan, naglabasan yung mga tao.
Parang susubsub eh.
Lakas. Yan, oh. Ang lakas, oh. Parang first time ko lang makaranas ng lindol na to, ah. Ayan, okay na. Tapos na siya. Ang lakas.
Are you okay? Oh my God!
I
Lakas kaya ng lindol. Lakas ng lindol eh. Bumigay yung tangkila sa taas.
Cut another line.
Po, nagkangata na po dito. Ayan po. Oh. Nandito po kami sa Florida Blanca.
Ayun yung for exit na yung tayo mag-for exit pa.
At least 8 people have been killed after a magnitude 6.1 earthquake struck the Philippines. People in the capital, Manila, scrambled to evacuate offices and buildings. Dozens are feared trapped amongst the rubble after a 4-story building went down, crushing the ground floor supermarket. And Megan Batchelor is following this story, and she joins us now with the latest. So what is the current situation there, Megan?
Well, Arthi, some pretty terrifying pictures coming out of the Philippines after this 6.1 magnitude earthquake hit around 5 o'clock this afternoon, and it hit a pretty wide area of the Philippines on the main island of Luzon. The epicenter was in Gutad, which is northwest of Manila, but it really affected that entire area of that island. 8 people are confirmed dead, but it's feared dozens more could be trapped inside the rubble of a collapsed 4-story commercial building with a supermarket on the ground floor. Search dogs are helping with those efforts. But these pictures are just unbelievable. That high-rise building was swaying so much that it sent the water from the rooftop pool plunging down into the ground. It looks like a waterfall coming from that high-rise building. And that movement also caused massive crowding on the sidewalks as people evacuated those high rises in Manila. The earthquake has also disrupted air, rail, and road transport. A former U.S. military base that was now being used as an international airport is now closed after damage was done to that facility. The quake has also significantly damaged roads, putting large cracks in the roadways. Electricity poles were also reportedly knocked down. It was originally reported as a 6.3 magnitude earthquake, but that was downgraded by the U.S. Geological Society. And of course, the Philippines is prone to this sort of seismic action given its location in the so-called Pacific Ring of Fire, which is a horseshoe-shaped series of volcanoes and fault lines that edges the Pacific. So this sort of action is expected here, but certainly did a lot of damage today, Arthi.
And another area where we have seen seismic action in the past, and there's more being reported today in Mexico.
Yeah, this not quite as serious at this point as the Philippines. Of course, this is a developing situation. A 5.7 magnitude earthquake being reported outside of Mexico City. The quake struck just southeast of Acapulco, but its effects were felt in Mexico City. Its depth was about 13 miles. That quake was strong enough to send people pouring out onto the streets there. You can see this video of the light fixtures shaking in some of the buildings. But at this point, there's no damage or injuries being reported from that earthquake near Acapulco in Mexico.
Shoot!